Hello and welcome everyone. Today another interesting matchup between the Zerg and the Protoss players. Yeah, sent in by what Latvian player whatever, and the opponent is Guinness. Map is a Daybreak Lay, all well known map, and we all played on it a lot and lot of matches, so probably everyone knows it. All the plus and cons of it. So yeah, on the top on the right corner playing Red Zerg is a Latvian player whatever. And on the bottom left corner playing Blue Protoss is the player named Guinness. So yeah, the matchup, Protoss versus Zerg or Zerg versus Protoss, or whatever you like. It's quite famous, and I know that a lot of Zergs struggle in it, and because of the quite some sort of imbalanced things, but actually not so sure that it's really imbalanced. It's just the knowledge of the game and knowing what to do at what time in the game. Okay, apart from that, the typical thing in this game, it's usually when the Protoss goes like Forge first, expanding really fast and playing from the two bases, going for the third, and Zerg needs to react accordingly and take two bases as well, so needs to stay one base ahead of the Protoss player. I'm looking on the background on the chat log that just as always what is it trying to know where the players are from and see maybe he's able to catch someone from Latvia or at least from the Baltic states. Yes, for the sake of the growing esports community here in Latvia. Okay, at this point we're seeing that the Protoss player is not so typically not going for the really fast expand here, just trying to wall off in the main base. While Zerg is, of course, he's expanding really well, and a nice tip here from the whatever, always sending two drones to just shoo off the annoying probes who's always like trying to put down some pylons or just annoy the heck out of the probe going for the expansion. Yeah, the game is not really recent. The whatever already promoted to the Diamond League. Currently in this game it's in the high platinum. So yeah, so assume we can expect some diamond skill play from both players, or something close to it at least. I don't know what we are seeing here in the game is just a traditional game from the Zerg player, just taking the first natural, making a couple of links just to scout out for the proxy pylons, being aware of the early harass, nice placement of the overlord, seeing down what's going on, and oh yeah, and here with the drone, just seeing the two zealots, and just wandering off, and okay, seeing that the Protoss player just placing down the forge, gateway forge, cybernetics core, and two assimilators, just making up for this warp gate research. Maybe going for some Stargate. Oh no, it seems like he's going for the expansion after all. Quite slow expansion to be honest, and that's the thing you see in the Protoss versus Zerg player. Usually it's going for really faster expansion from the Protoss players, because Zerg is not really tended to go for the really big all-ins in the beginning of the game. Also, it's easily to defend just with making just one zealot, or in case of really fast expand, just by putting 1-2 cannons down, it's just really more than enough for Protoss player to defend the base, and the extra income from the second axis is just, it's way too good, and really the must-have, I think. Okay, at this point it's almost second base is ready for the Protoss player, and almost time for the Zerg player to take the third base, or is what he's really going from the two base. Something really heavy, just sucking up a lot of minerals here. No mining gases from him. A little bit strange, to be honest. Just making tons and tons of drones, droning up really heavy. Big macro, and just I think he should have placed another base, you know, the hatchery down somewhere. I find it really nice playing with the Zerglings, is scouting out if there is no proxy Stargate or proxy pylons at all. Yeah, well, the Zerg player is just slowly taking out the second base and going for the robotics, a couple of gateways, some photo cannons. Yeah, but the thing is, it's quite slow for the Protoss to take the second base, as I mentioned before. He was really able to do it a lot faster because it's seeing from the Zerg is not putting any pressure on it, not really making a lot of units, just droning up, and then now he's of course taking the third base. Yeah, really logistical choice of action. Spreading up the creep tumor here and around, connecting the bases, at least connecting them really soon. It's really good for the movement of the queens in case of some void rays, and at least this was in the Rings of the Liberty. Yeah, back in those old days. Yeah, just need to mention again, it's almost the end of the first season of the Heart of the Swarm. It's like just only a couple of days left, so everyone just trying to make and earn some extra points. I believe the leagues are already locked, so yeah, good luck good luck with your standing in your current league. Yeah, getting back to the current actions in the game and seeing that the Protoss player is really going for the Void Rays and making the air weapon upgrade as well. While the Zerg player as well is making some roaches, speedling upgrade finally at nearly 10 minutes mark, and also the Pneumatic Carapace is upgrade for the overlords, yeah, just for the scouting purposes. A very nice placement here by the third overlord, just to be sure when Protoss taking the third base. It's usually this location at 9 near to 10 o'clock. So just being sure and being safe when the Protoss is trying to move out, and oh, really nice scouting there by the Overlord and seeing all the Void Rays, a lot of Zealots. Only one sentry. Yeah, the other thing about this strategy from the Protoss side, it requires a couple of more sentries if he's going to play really efficiently. I believe at least I would choose that couple of more sentries, charge lots, and yeah, but he's going more heavy for the Void Rays. It's not really bad. It's not a bad choice at all. It just depends on how Zerg is going to counter it. Just pulling the couple of queens together could work for the Zerg player here. If the Void Ray count is not over 2-3 Void Rays, I believe. Instead, if there's more Void Rays than that, it requires some Hydras or any other tech unit. Also probably the Corruptors, since Corruptors are all the good units against the Protoss forces, especially for the Colossi. Okay, and a very nice move from Watewer, just placing down the creep tumor on the third base of the Protoss. In case he's going for the expansion, it's slowing him down for sure. Okay, putting down some extra spires, just wasting up some minerals he have in bank, and oh, looking at the supply count, the Zerg is taking the lead, slowly but steady, making up the good amount of money in the bank. A lot of gas, a lot of minerals, probably going for some tech units, probably mutalisks. I think so. Like it's quite efficient unit, to be honest, against the Protoss. No matter that it's placing some cannons down in the base, it's really good for some harassment and just forcing the Protoss to stay in a base. And with this case, the Protoss is staying just on a 2 base. It could really work, yeah. No cannons on the natural, so yeah, Mutalisk could be nice. Also, the very nice from the Zerg player is thinking about the upgrades. They're using the both evolution chambers and going for the ranged upgrades and melee ground armor. So I expected looking for some Hydras, maybe later on. This depends on the Protoss unit choices of the Protoss units, of course. Yeah, at home looking for the lot of roaches here from the Watewer. couple of speedlings. So, oh, and yes, lot of corruptors, 9 corruptors in total. It's perfect for countering the Colossi, and shouldn't be that bad again against the Void Rays as well. And I think if those two armies will engage in a real battle in the middle of the map or near any opponent's base, it will be the win situation for the Zerg player for sure. Yeah, I think the Protoss is finally scouting out something. That's what is going on, and looking for the third base of his. Little too late, I think. Almost 15-minute mark here, but still better late than never, of course. Yeah. It could be time for the fourth base of whatever as well, and yeah, he's chose to take the middle one. Okay, but now need to be sure of the Protoss army. He's not that mobile as the Zerg army is, but needs to be sure of it. It's staying in the place and not going to move. We're seeing that the Protoss player chose for the 1-1 upgrades on the airships, 1 melee upgrade for the ground units, and no armor, no shield upgrades at the moment. 3 Stargates working for the Protoss player. He's going really for heavy Sky TAWs army. But the problem with the Sky TAWs is it's really powerful currently in the game, in this Heart of the Swarm, and needs a lot of units for the Zerg player to counter it, and not just only the Corruptors. They are good, but not that good. If they add a lot of carriers, some Tempests, and the nice sweet mix of the Sky TAWs, it could be a really devastating problem for the Zerg player. The thing is here in this game we don't see any harassment from either of the players. No Mutalisk run-bys, as I was predicting a little bit. No War Prism attacks with Zealots. Yeah, the charge also would be really nice. Here, not allowing Zerg to overexpand and to collect real lot of minerals and a lot of gas. Seeing the Zerg players almost like, I mean, over 4,000 of minerals in the bank, and nice forced cancel here by the Zerg player. No for the base for the Protoss at the moment, and Zerg is 200, and it's time to move out, I believe. And no need to wait on, since 200 Protoss army, maximum supply army, is a lot stronger than the Zerg ones. The only thing is Zerg can reinforce a lot faster, and already have the money for it, so go whatever. We are waiting on you. Also making some extra upgrades for the Zerg units, and placing spores and spires all around the bases, as just to counter some unexpected oracles attack or any counter unit, just for some harassment purposes. A lot of drones used here for the static defense units. Okay, I believe the Zerg player can afford it. Only thing is on my mind at the moment is why not Watewer is moving out, since he's 200. It's really good place for him to go. And the more he waits, the more dangerous it gets. Okay, let's see the Protoss going for the fifth base. A little bit too late, and really nice for the creep spread. It stopped the base, the possible base of the Protoss, and the Protoss is sitting now on the 3 bases. The main is almost mined out, the natural is so. And the 3rd base is not really mining yet at the moment, at almost 20-minute mark, so it's like, oh, and the big engagement here. The Corruptors a little bit out of the way, and now forced to engage the Void Rays, and the Mother Core is going down. Oh, where is the ground army? No run-bys here by whatever. Oh, it's a little shame here. Bad micro by the Corruptors, losing like all of them, but they're straightforwardly replacing them with 19 more Corruptors. Shame that we didn't see the ground army moving on. It would be really nice to see the run-by for the 3rd base. It's going at the moment. Probably going to force the Protoss units to go back, and yes, that's true. He's turning back and going to defend the base. This third base it is, and the 2nd expansion is really important for him, because the two rest two bases are almost mined out, so losing this one would cause a devastating blow for his economy. And yes, it's going on. It's done by whatever. Great job here. The base is destroyed, and okay, a lot of ground units are almost destroyed as well. All the roaches are going to die, or all the links as well. Lot of corruptors in the middle of the map, just going to counter the air forces. Unfortunately, nothing to really counter the stalkers on the ground. Well, the stalker count is not that high, but still could be a little bit annoying. Additional firepower for the Protoss forces. Okay, it's we're seeing the lot of minerals and lot of mining options for the Zerg at the moment, and a lot of static ground defense. But is it really going to help? We'll see that the big force moved in at the natural, sorry, in the bay. Okay, the corruptors are targeting the Tempest first. I'm not really sure if wise choice, since the Void Rays are generating even more power after the time. Well, Tempest don't have really that AoE attack anymore, and lead their nerf down. Oh, seeing that those corruptors are melting away. Void Rays are really strong. Some Ling run links to clear up the ground forces of the Protoss. And the Void Rays are here in and going to destroy the layer. No hive touch for the Watewer at the moment. Probably not going to. It seems like the game is going to end quite soon. Nice ruling run by here in the third base of the Protoss, still denying the economy and killing almost all the probes of his precious army. Okay, the Void Rays are forced to go back, and oh, the Queens and Corruptors are going to clear up those Void Rays. And oh, it seems to be a GG for the Protoss force. Not enough money to reinforce, and of course, not enough units to counter anything. The supply lead for the Zerg is like over 2 times. In the 23 units mark, it's really something, and no money for the Protoss to reinforce. For the Zerg, yeah, he's just waiting up, and he could make tons of units, whichever type he wants to. But not just going in for with some links and counter those poor probes and killing them. Oh, that's a GG. Yeah, that's seeing that nice game by the Wati. Of course, we're seeing that the Protoss air forces are a little bit superior for the Zerg one. Just requires extra bases and extra minerals. And nice timings, yeah. But anyway, the GG and well played for the both players, to be honest. And thank you everyone for watching the game. Sorry. Yeah, share, like, subscribe, and all the other things. And give some feedback and comments on the videos. Trying to improve and get better videos soon. Okay, see you soon, guys.